right. Welcome back, everybody, to the next PokeMMO entry. So, there's not a whole lot going on here. There we go. I had to fix my camera. But yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Nothing's really changed since the last episode. So, I'm just going to try and make some progress. I should be able to get through the next town, the gym, and the Safari Zone. I don't know if this session will extend much further than that, but we'll see. I'll probably do some more later as well. Get through Blaine and potentially the 8th gym leader. Okay, so yeah, now we can go up to 47. It is windy outside. But yeah. Nothing new. Probably will have to start fighting some guys. So I'm just gonna put Jolteon in the front. Get him more XP. All right. I'm so ready to be done with Kanto. For no reason other than I've done Kanto a lot. There's not really a whole lot new. I actually do want to check. If I come to my key items. I'm trying to rack up a lot of key items. It's Route 12 all along. I haven't gotten an encounter here. I don't believe anyway. Did I do a fishing encounter here? I don't believe I did. I'm pretty sure the only fishing encounters I tried were in Pallet Town. And I tried doing it in Misty's gym, but found out that wasn't working. Is there anything? I'm gonna look up. Is there anything I can get in this patch of grass? Or is this a dead piece of grass? Route 13. What do you have for me? If I can find it. 13. There it is. So in here, Venonat is a new one. Farfetch'd is a new one. We can get a Ditto here, which could be neat. Otherwise, there's not a lot here that I really care to have. There's not really much in the water either, from the looks of it. Yeah, there is not much here. Let me do a water encounter. And just see what I get, because there's more options here, like Slowpoke. That's a decent Pokemon. He probably survives a Swift. Right? Slowpoke's pretty beefy. I mean, Jolteon does maxed EVs. That might kill. Oh, okay, I didn't. That's good. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure for a second. I'll speak one day. I don't even know that I need to put him to sleep. Let's just chuck a Pokeball at him. That's not very kind. Here I am trying to see what else I can get coming up, but he's just popping out of balls. I don't think there's much coming up even that I really care to get. The best one that I'm seeing coming up is on Route 17. You can apparently catch wild Eevees, which is very interesting. The only other decent one is Route 18. You can get a Honchkrow from a Murkrow, not just a wild Honchkrow. That could be a decent one. Let me try one more time. Okay. We'll get there one day. So in Fuchsia City, we can do a water encounter. I'm not really interested in any of the water encounters. Or Psyduck, Slowpoke, Krabby would be a new one. Seaking, Gyarados. I could get a backup Gyarados. That's possible. Yikes. Oh, right into the next one. In the Safari Zone, this is where we could get some interesting encounters because this is PokeMMO, so some Pokemon bleed in from the other generations, it seems like. Not very often, but it can happen, I think. Unless I'm totally wrong, but I don't think Murkrow's normally in Kanto. But looking at the Safari Zone, there's level 39. Honestly, it's kind of nice that a lot of those we don't have to worry about because we've already gotten the encounter, that we can skip them if we come across them. The best encounters, though, that I'm seeing, oh, no. The best encounter that we can get in there. See, we just came across Slowpoke. We have Psyduck. We have not come across a Seaking. So, my goal, and this is using the Nuzlocke rules to my advantage, if I can come across a Krabby and a Seaking or a Goldeen before I go into the Safari Zone, I can force... basically force, not technically force, an encounter with Dratini, which obviously Dragonite is a very strong Pokemon. We would have to get a decent Dratini, meaning decent nature, not working against us, and Ivies that, again, don't work against us. If they get 0 attack, 0 special attack, 0 speed, any one of those, like, we're kind of in trouble. But yeah, we could get ourselves a Dratini, which would obviously be a pretty strong addition. Don't know 100% if we would use it on the team, but if we get a really good one, we probably will. Because Dragonite can learn a bunch of different moves and can be very powerful. So I am definitely down for a Dratini. Plus, it's a fun Pokemon. It's a staple. We could look at Chanseys or Blissies. The thing is, what I don't know about in PokeMMO specifically is if the lucky egg that they hold, I'm pretty sure that that's not a held item in PokeMMO. Similar to how the amulet coin is a consumable. I think the lucky egg might be a consumable. I could be wrong, but it is probably a consumable for getting extra XP. If not, I mean, it could be a really good item to get. Actually, I can check that out real quick. Lucky egg. Yeah, it is a consumable. It does stack with other bonuses. Consumed on use. It lasts 1 hour. Yeah. Yep. So, it's not worth farming, really. Actually, hold on. Go back in there. Let me look that up one more time. For a small lucky egg, which I didn't know there were different sized lucky eggs. For a small lucky egg, it is 34,000 Pokeyen. Maybe Chansey farming isn't looking so bad. If I remember correctly, these two up here give some pretty good XP. Or not XP, they give some pretty good money. Okay, so we have a couple of our goals in mind now. Looking for a Krabby, looking for a Goldeen. I can get that from other water routes. If I come across a Chansey, it'd be pretty nice to get. Because similar to how I did in the very beginning of this run, my thought is, this is a Nuzlocke at heart. But, well, I shouldn't say at heart, because that's where the but comes in. Actually, I'm not going to use Thunder. It's a 20 power difference. Discharge is an AoE, which could come in handy for horde farming later. But this is an MMO at heart, is what I meant. So, we need a lot of money. That's really what we're going for. The other challenges are still in place. We need a full Pokédex. I need to eventually go through and catch all of these Pokemon. That still has not changed. So, let's say I'm going through that safari. I get my wild encounter. That is the Pokemon I can use in this run. If I come across a Chansey by chance later on in that safari, I can still catch it. I cannot use it, if that makes sense. So for the Nuzlocke purposes, I will not use the extra encounters that I come across, but for the general PokeMMO challenges that we have set, I will. So the other thing I want to check is that, oh wait, this is still Route 13, isn't it? Actually, did I do my Route 13 encounter? No, I did my Route 12 encounter. So I still have my Route 13 encounter. Which I would want to be... let me double check. So in the grass, we could find a Krabby, but it's rare. Chances are I'm going to find something else. I'll skip this fight up here, and we'll just keep moving. Somewhere on Route 13, we can do a water encounter. So that's what I'm going for. Okay, we'll just keep it moving. I don't remember. Can I get Surf before going into the Safari Zone? Is that a thing I can do? Keep it moving. Let me go down. I can actually go around. There's some up there. I don't know that I can actually access any water. I guess the water access would be through surf. So I'm just not going to worry about it for now. I can do this encounter. See, why do you get the good rod after the super rod? That's so random to me. I was wondering if I passed the good rod earlier, but no. Nope, I did not. Those are too far. From the looks of it, my best bet is using the super rod. Because the only two encounters that I can get here that are unique is Goldeen, which clears out the Sea King from the Safari, and Krabby, who I'm pretty sure I can get guaranteed in another area. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I can. The tricky part is I don't know if I can hurt Goldeen without killing him. Maybe, okay, maybe knockoff can. Knockoff will probably be fine. It is level 30. It should be fine. Yeah, do a little bit of damage. Let me do that one more time. Poliwag, Poliwag. There's a lot of Poliwags. Okay. I see where I can for sure get a Krabby encounter. Cerulean City, which I'm pretty sure is where I tried. I'm pretty sure that's Misty's gym, isn't it? I don't know where the water encounter is in Cerulean City. Yeah. Oh, actually, looking at a map, I can see where the cutoff point is for Cerulean City. So, let me check it. If I come up here, can I fish into the... No, I can't. So Cerulean City cuts off about right here. Yeah. Yeah, about right there. So if I could fish there, I'd be fine. They don't let you. And yeah, I don't know that I can fish in the gym. I guess let me try one more time. There's a chance that maybe I was using the super rod and it just didn't want to work. So, old rod. Anything? Not even a nibble. Let me try one more time. Nope. Okay, so yeah. I have to do it outside the gym. Meaning right up in this area. Which is only difficult because, well, I need surf. So, Back down here we go. The unfortunate thing is that's also one of the spots that we have a pretty good chance of getting a Staryu, which I want. But I'd prefer a Dratini, I think. So this should be... Yeah. I'm pretty sure he gives us... this, or did we already get... Oh yeah, we already got the strength one. So what is going on here? Yeah, we already have strength, which I thought he gave us. It must be that we get surf in the Safari. I can't speak. Which kind of sucks. Let me check. Is there anywhere else I can have a really good chance of getting Krabby? I already did Pallet Town. Route 4. Yeah, that ship has sailed. No. Route 24. No clue where that would be. Oh, up in here. So we already did that encounter. Same with 25. Vermilion City. We did not do an encounter here. We have a few chances here, actually. Have we encountered a horsey? I don't remember. Okay, we have. We've caught a horsey. That's good. So unless we get a Shelder or a Chinchou here, Krabby is a very common encounter for using a Good Rod. Okay, that's a horsey. Not worried about you. That Scold Mask is actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Let me go ahead and register it, because I don't know how many encounters this might take. But this is where we're at. Not even a nibble. There's a Krabby. Okay. So now we can call Dupe's Claws going into Safari. Sprout. And Sleep Powder. Yeah. So once we go to the Safari and use a Super Rod, Dratini is an uncommon encounter, and we can still fail it. But it gives us a pretty decent chance. Okay. Well, now I'm ready to go into the Safari. Okay, so it seems like the best bet is literally to just chuck Pokeballs or Safari Balls. So let's see what we get. Or how many tries it takes, rather. Yeah, uh-oh, indeed. We're trying to get ourselves a Dratini. I've made sure to cut off every other encounter. So even if we get something else, I can call Dupe's Claws until I get a Dratini. So I might be here for a minute. I'm glad he broke out, because that would have been tragic to waste my encounter on a Magikarp. Okay, we already caught one of you. I might have to make myself some lunch here soon, though. There's a Dratini. That was pretty quick, actually. I knew it was an uncommon encounter. I don't know what the odds are of Dratini just bolting, though. Or what the catch rate is. It's probably just going to run. Carefully watching. Nope, just going to keep chucking. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, well, we tried. I don't know if there's any real encounters or anything in here. So yeah, unless I come across a Chansey, I'm not worried about anything else in here. Well, catching a Kangaskhan would be decent. I don't know if they're rare or not. No, doesn't matter, they fled. I know that Pinsir and Scyther are two really rare encounters. I can check real quick, actually. Tauros is also rare. Yeah, Kangaskhan is a very rare encounter. That's okay. I'm sure we'll have to come back in here again because I'm using a lot of steps to get all these items. And to talk to people because I can't remember if I get anything from them. And I think that the way that they do it is they use like rotation strategy for Pokemon in this. So since Kangaskhan was found in here, I don't think Kangaskhan will be found anywhere else in the Safari right now. But next time we come in, it'll be different. If I remember correctly, that's how it works anyway. Rhyhorn. I'm not going to bother catching you. There's no item down here. There's a Scyther. Scyther would be nice for me to catch for later. If we can get it. Yeah. The reason Scyther would be so nice is it would help the catching process a ton. From the looks of it, my best bet is just go straight up and over. Yeah, that's just for one item over there. Actually, there's a chance I can still make it to the end of this place. I'm pretty close to the end. Yep, there's the gold teeth. There's Screech. If I come in here, I win the grand prize of getting Surf. There it is. So that's the big one. I don't think I can use it yet. No, I cannot. But there's that. Oh, there's a Chansey. Let's see if we can get ourselves a catch and potential lucky egg. Man, I remember farming Chanseys in just like Fire Red. And I tried for so long to catch them. I'm pretty sure I caught... Oh, what did I do? It took me so long to do. I want to say I caught enough Chanseys for like my entire team to have lucky eggs. Which is insane because that's a lot of Chanseys that I needed to find, a lot of Chanseys that I needed to catch. And then, okay, so if I remember correctly, the math works out that you have a 5% chance to find a Chansey in the grass. Then, that Chansey has a 5% chance to hold a lucky egg. That is very low odds for a lucky egg Chansey that I should not have bothered with, but for some reason I did as a kid. Actually, that wasn't even as a kid. That was not that long ago. Does he turn? Can I find some way around you? Nope. Okay. Well, we'll keep moving then. What do I want for lunch? I'm gonna make a smoothie. That might be my lunch. We'll just see if we can speed run. We're so strong that we should be able to just sweep. Okay, I probably won't one shot a Hypno, but that's okay. Yeah, 2-shot. Alrighty. Jolteon's getting a ton of XP from this. Pretty good. Alright. Just gonna bypass him. Because while the money that I can get from these trainers are decent, I don't really feel the need to fight all of them. Because I also don't really need the XP. They give pretty good amount of XP, but I don't need all of it. Level 39 Wheezing. The only thing I'd be scared about seeing from a Wheezing is something like self-destruct or explode. As long as I'm not dealing with that, I'm okay. Alrighty, go ahead and drop that good rod. I don't know if I can use these rods and stuff in the later regions, or if I have to find that region's like key items. Same with like HMs. Well, actually HMs I know I need to complete that region's badges to be able to use the HMs. I'm pretty sure that I can like use the HMs. I just can't use them in the open world. I think what happened is I got Calm Mind as a TM, but I never taught it. So if I look up one more time, the gym leaders, I think it's paused currently on your guys' side. Yeah. I really hope I one-shot all of them, because like that Weezing had Assurance and Shadow Ball. Assurance probably would have actually killed me. It does double damage if... oh, this guy has Cross Poison and Shadow Ball. I should outspeed. I'm Alakazam, higher level, max speed EVs. We're good. This Muck knows Venoshock and Shadow Ball as its two big moves. But we should be good. Should be a one-shot. Yep. Not even close. And that allows us to use Surf. And up to level 50, so we don't even have to train still. That gives us Toxic, which can be useful. Oh, I can't teleport out of here. So now I think I'll go into the Safari one more time to just get to that last house and get that one item that I missed. And then we'll be good to go from there. So that gives us the actual strength HM. Do I want to teach Surf to anybody? Surf is a good move. I don't think I need to. So yeah, I'll come back in here. Yep. So I don't have to go to the right. Now I can just skip straight up into here. That's a dragon scale, which is decent. And then, yeah, this is the other place I wanted to come. There's nothing up there, is it? No. So yeah, there's this house here. Is there anything in here? Throwing rocks? Nope. Nope. Okay, so there's nothing in there. It is worth a shot. And then there's just the ball over here that I missed. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I need to catch a second one of those too to... Yeah. Yep. Because at this point, I might as well start catching some of the extras that I need. For those of you that don't know what a living dex is, it's literally you have one of every Pokemon. So I'm going to need 3 Nidoran males so that I can have a Nidoran, a Nidorino, and a Nidoking. Now, what would be wild is if I had competitive ready living dex. But there's no shot I'm doing that. No, sir. Actually, I can finish off the Nidoran line right now. The male line. Yep, there it is. We're done with these guys. I just have to evolve one of them and I'll have all of it. Yeah, I need to go over to that Pokemon. I still need the Nidoran females. Okay, there's a Chansey. Nope. And it probably runs. Oh, it didn't. There's something about the very rare, or like the rare Pokemon in general, in the Safari Zone. I feel like they always run from you. Catching a Chansey is awesome right now, though. It is not holding a lucky egg. That would have been crazy. I would have been so happy about that. Paris. We do have a Parasect, so we still need a Paris. The more I get now, the less I have to get later. And again, that's part of why I want a Scyther, because it's one of the best... Oh, Venomoth. It's one of the best catching Pokemon in the game. Technically, Gallade is better. Not as fast, but I think has higher damage. Can still learn False Swipe, but Gallade can also learn Hypnosis. So you don't have to switch out to put the Pokemon to sleep as well. With that said, though, let me... I'm pretty sure I actually caught the Venomoth, didn't I? Yeah, so I don't need you anymore. Let me come down. I want to see if I can find a Scyther again. I don't know if Scyther would appear down here. It did last time, but so did Chansey, so I don't know if the zone's actually rotated. Maybe I was wrong about that earlier. So, there's a Nidoran female. If I can get 2 more of those, then that'll be done as well. There's, yeah, Scyther's in the same grass. So I'm just going to use up the Safari attempts here. And for the video, I'll go ahead and just cut it until I catch a Scyther. And that was a very quick cut. There we go. Docile nature, I'm perfectly okay with that. Pretty good IVs. Okay, yeah. That's awesome. I am perfectly okay with that being my catching Pokemon. So with that said, I'm okay with... Well, let me see about catching this Kangaskhan, because again, I want to try and clear out this region as much as I can before I move on to the next region. The Pokédex, anyway. Which means I would need to catch this Kangaskhan to do that. And you can only catch it in the Safari. Okay, there's our second Nidoran female. The tricky part is I'm not sure if I can get all of the starter Pokemon. I assume I can, but I may have to buy them off of the global trading link, which would be unfortunate. I may be able to get them later in the game, though, because something that likes to pop up in Pokemon games is they like to reference the Kanto and be like, oh, you can pick one of the first 3 starters. I know they do that in later gens, so I might be able to just pick Bulbasaur. No, I already picked Bulbasaur. I might be able to pick Charmander or Squirtle, and then obviously we can breed to get the copies. People say the breeding in this game is really expensive, though. I'm not sure if that's because of the items you have to buy for them, like the power anklets and all of that, or if that's because you have to pay to breed in this game. Like Wizard 101, for example, you have to pay a small fortune to hatch an egg, which is ridiculous, but it's a thing. So maybe that's in this game. Okay, and there's a Doduo. Oh, another Chansey. Didn't expect to see one so soon. I might as well go for it, because if I can get a lucky egg out of it and sell it, that's pretty good. And I'm going to need another one anyway for Blissey. I'm pretty sure I actually do need one more Nidoran female for the Nido Queen, so... This is a really good run of Safari Zone. Okay. It's kind of a boring thing to watch, but it's a necessary process. I need one more of these for Doug Trio. No, not... Oh. Doug Trio? No. What is this dude's evolution? Is that right? Doug Trio is Diglett. I can't remember what that dude's evolution is. I'm mixing it up with Doug Trio. But we're done with a lot of these Pokemon, actually. I'm gonna run out of steps here shortly. I probably have one more encounter if I'm lucky. We're done with you as well. Oh, we got two more. There's a Marowak that we didn't get earlier. I think we caught the Cubone, so if we could just catch a straight up Marowak, that's pretty awesome. We'll see. It might just run. Nope. I think we have 7 more. Nope. Ah, there's the flea. Yeah, and there's the time up. Okay. Well, that was still worthwhile. When it's all said and done, I'll probably EV train the Scyther and go from there. I don't think there was anything else I needed to do. I know I can get an encounter over here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can get an encounter on the bike route as well. But there's nothing over there that I want. So I'm not really going to waste my time on it. What is this route down here? So this is route 19 into 20 all the way across. So, oh, we could have gotten Krabby here as well, but it's fine. So right here, I'm looking. So at nighttime, which I assume it is not. Yeah. At nighttime, we can get a Staryu on this route. The other encounter here would be Staryu. So what I actually want to do while it's daytime and we gotta wait anyway is let's go do this region. What is this? Let me go to Route 10 because we never got our encounter here, if you remember, because I was thinking about this later in the game. So Psyduck, Poliwhirl. We could get a Poliwhirl, Poliwag. Actually, we have a chance for a Dratini and Dragonair here too. It's rare, but we could do it. The thing is, we can also find Poliwhirl. Yeah, actually, it's between Poliwhirl and Dratini and Dragonair. Those are the 3 main encounters. So we'll get something here. The tricky part's going to be needing to catch 3 Dratinis. Thankfully, I know we get 1 for free in Johto, in the Dragon Cave. I don't think we get any other, like, for free, but it's still a decent find. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could find Tentacle here, so that's my bad. So there goes our encounter. But it's a Tentacle. I can work with this. That also knocks off a lot of encounters because Tentacool is in just about every water route. So if I want to farm something later, well, there's about the last water Pokemon. The difficult thing is, the plan is for future regions, I am going to be resetting the Nuzlocke in a way. So if in Johto I encounter a Tentacool or a Bellsprout, that's a fresh encounter for that region. So at least that's the way that I'm going to do it. Otherwise, I could encounter everything in Kanto and pretty much re-encounter whatever I want in the future regions. So I want it to be as close to a natural Nuzlocke as possible. So that is my plan. That should be a catch. Yep. Alrighty. Well, and that resolves that issue. So the other thing with that is, let me just check real quick. He's a trainer that we fight. I don't want to bother. In here. We could catch Pikachu. I don't really want Pikachu. I would prefer a Magnemite, Magneton. We could find Muck. Honestly, everything in here is a new encounter for us. The best Pokemon for us to find, in my opinion, is Magnemite, Magneton, Electabuzz. So, uncommon and rare encounters. But not impossible. Let me put not Gyarados at the front of this area. I need to be careful with these balls because they could be electrodes. So let me get my encounter first. If I can. There it is. Okay. Electabuzz. That's pretty cool. If we get some decent IVs on him and a decent nature, he's actually a really strong encounter. That could potentially outdo Jolteon. Because Electivire is a pretty big powerhouse. Yeah, there's Light Screen. Let me knock off one more time. Yep, there we go. Put this homie to sleep. Man, we don't miss. And Pokeball. Nope. Just kidding. I might have to use a Great Ball on him. I'm pretty sure Electabuzz is a little bit harder to kill, or a little harder to catch. I shouldn't be so cheap, but the only reason I always use Pokeballs is because they're so cheap. But you can use so many of them that it outdoes like an Ultra Ball. You just go through 6 of them and you might as well have used an Ultra Ball. I also do it because it looks clean to have Pokeballs, or everything in a Pokeball. But it is what it is. He's back asleep. So with that said, let me look at Electabuzz. There we go. This one should do it. Yep. Mild nature. If we run him special, that's not bad. His special attack is stronger than his physical. Let me check. The difference is his moveset tends to be better physical, if I remember correctly. So level 44, he learns Thunderbolt. And 34, he learns Discharge. So he's one level off. So he's about to get 2 of his best moves. Does he learn any other special moves that are really good? Swift would be decent. He can learn... he can learn stuff like Focus Blast, which would be good. Psychic, which would be good. Hyper Beam. Nothing else too crazy. I might have to look up like a proper moveset on him. I guess let me check his IVs. Those are kind of lacking. Oh, I was mistaken. Electabuzz has higher special attack. Electivire has much better physical. So I would want a physical moveset on him. Which, mild isn't the worst in that case, but it could be better. Jolteon is about the same in terms of stats, though. That I might as well just keep Jolteon. I don't know if we actually find Zapdos at the end of this. Oh yeah, there's a horde of Pikachus. One of them probably has a light ball, but we're not going to find out. Oh, an Electricite. That would have done it too. I'm only going to put... Oh, that's not going to be enough, is it? I was trying to put a Keen Eye or like Intimidate ability at the front to reduce the encounters, but doesn't work that well. I guess I'll just use a Repel. Again, I shouldn't be so cheap. This one's probably an Electrode. What I don't know is... These are technically static encounters. Does that mean I can use them? The main issue is, yes, they're static encounters, but I'm pretty sure they have self-destruct or explode or something. Which can hurt quite a bit. So let me use something like Rock Slide. It shouldn't kill. It might. Flinched. And just Great Ball. Nope. Self-destruct? Okay, no. I was totally expecting one to come through. If they're using electric moves, it might just mean that they don't have a move that can damage me. Which is just fine by me. I'm not going to bother catching all of them, but figured catching one doesn't hurt. Yeah, Repel's worn off, so I'll probably find some more encounters. Thunder TM, that's really good. I gotta remember how breeding works in this game. Because I know there's items to carry over, like, specific IVs. But I don't remember if that includes, like, all IVs. Like, if there's a way to do that. Or if it's just random. I'm pretty sure the... Oh, that's another random encounter. Or static encounter. I'm pretty sure the best you can do is oh, I can't escape that? Okay, well, I guess I'll go out to Nidoking and just one-shot him. I believe the best I can do, though, is get perfect IVs from 2 of the parents. And then I have to leave the rest up to chance. The good news about that is usually each Pokemon only needs 2 of them to be maxed. Like, Nidoking really only needs attack and speed. Or like Gyarados. Jolteon only really needs special attack and speed. But it's still really good to have that HP, special defense, everything except for whatever the opposite main stat is. So, yeah, I don't think we find Zapdos in here. We might. Yeah, no. I don't know how you get legendaries in this game. I haven't seen anything in the chat popping up about the legendaries. I've only seen them pop up about, like, Mewtwo. Who is a legendary, but you get my point. And I have seen multiple people walking around with Zapdos. So I'm not sure... Not sure what to do about that. Maybe that's a post-Elite Four thing. So that you don't become too powerful before it. What was I doing on this route? Route 19. Don't mind me. I'm just going to look it up real quick. Ah, this is the one I needed to wait till nighttime. It's still midday. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and call it there because I want to try for a Staryu. And yeah, or at least let me pause. I'm going to pause. I'm going to wait till nighttime rolls around and then I'll boot it up, do this encounter and then the one in Cerulean City. And then that's where I'll call it. So I'll be right back once it turns nighttime. And we're back. Well, now it's nighttime. That was a pretty good break. It took about an hour. And we already have our first encounter. Let's go. It is a horsey. We get to re-encounter. So we're just going to see what we get here and in Cerulean City. If we get a Staryu, that's pretty dope. If not, well, we get a Love Disc, which can have a heart scale, which could be useful. Let me go to Sprout, who I should have out to begin with. Oh, I'm confused. Okay, we got the one hit off. We go for another. I just realized if I use knockoff on a Pokemon and knock their item off and then catch them, do I lose that item? I assume I would. I mean, either way, it didn't do much damage, so I didn't knock off a heart scale. But I'm not sure how that mechanic works. I assume I would lose the item. But hey, there's our encounter. It's not like we're going to use a Love Disc, but it fills the Pokédex. It's something. So now we got to do the next step, which right now we're still 24. So now we're in Cerulean City. So before I go in accidentally get a surf encounter, let me use my Super Rod. That's a Gyarados. Cool. We don't need it. The only way I will catch a Gyarados is if I do not see Intimidate, because that would mean it is a Moxie Gyarados, which would be really strong. That would be better than Fish, probably, unless it has terrible IVs and nature. Because Fish having good IVs and a brave nature It might outweigh a Moxie Gyarados. It's hard to tell. There's our Staryu. That's what I wanted. Now, you may wonder why I wanted a Staryu so bad. The main reason is use Reflect type. I don't think I've ever seen that move. Okay, so I don't think I'll... It would probably survive another knockoff, but let me just go for a Sleep Powder. Oh, it's Grass type now. I can't put it to sleep. But the main reason I want to Staryu is because in the end game, Staryu is a powerhouse. Well, Starmie is a powerhouse that a lot of people use for rematches. It is a naive nature, which is unfortunate. Bonus to speed, which is cool. Solid IVs, not ideal, but it's pretty solid. I can use it. And chances are I will look for or buy a better Star... Oh, sorry, I got hiccups. A better Staryu. But we'll see. I do want the living dex to be pretty much all my Pokemon. So, we'll see what happens. But with all that said, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Because there's no Articuno in the Seafoam Islands, I think I'm just gonna go from Pallet Town. I'm pretty sure it's a lot quicker. I think I'll save that for next time, though. I think this is a good spot to end the session. We just got the encounters. I will go ahead and heal. Take a quick rest. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot. We can go ahead and call it there. And the next session, we will go ahead and finish off the 7th and 8th gym leader. We'll finish off that Pokemon Mansion. We will finally be able to get... oh, not Aerodactyl. I don't remember where we get the old Amber from. But our fossil from... like the first or second episode, or actually it might have been the third when we went to Mount Moon. We'll finally be able to get access to that fossil. And then we'll probably close off that session, and then it'll finish off with the Elite Four. So yeah, we're almost done with Kanto. And then we'll start the next regions and finishing up Kanto with the Pokédex. So we'll go with that. So yeah, that's what's coming up. If you want to be there, don't forget to follow. And for those of you on YouTube, if you like this type of content and you want to see what happens, just remember to like and subscribe. I will be doing a Kanto encapsulating montage, basically. So almost like a 100 days type of format, but I'm probably not going to call it 100 days. We'll see. I'm not sure. That's what gets the views, right? So yeah, we'll get there. And I'll be doing that for every region. Once I'm done with the region, I'll do like a 100 days type of review. So with that all said, again, if you like this type of content, just remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.